One of the truly beautiful things about running your own worm farm at home is harvesting the rich organic fertiliser that is the result of the worms breaking down all the organic materials you put into the bins. Now there's a whole series of trays here, 1, 2, 3. The idea is that as the worms digest all the material in the bottom tray, you keep adding to the top trays until such time as the top tray is full, and then you're able to harvest the rich castings in the bottom tray. And that's what I want to show you how to do today. So if we have a look in the top, you can see what's going on there. Oh yes, all the worms are just feeding brilliantly in this top layer, and we'll also have a look at the second layer and see how much activity is going on there. So we're now ready to empty out the bottom tray, which is fully digested down to these beautiful fine worm castings, which are perfect to mix into your veggie garden or into your potting mix for your pot plants. So we've now got this massive worm castings with quite a few tiger worms in that we want to keep in our worm farm rather than putting them out into the garden. So we take a bucket, and as we can see, when we just scrape off this top layer, there's still worms scrambling to get down to the bottom away from the light. So I need to just wait about 10 or 15 minutes now for the worms to migrate further down towards the bottom of the pile, and then I'll just keep harvesting that top layer until I've just got a small pile of castings absolutely seething with worms ready to put back into my worm farm. So we're now at the end of sorting our worm castings. Our huge pile has reduced down to a small amount. So if we have a look down here, you can see there's very few worms at the top. Still some nice castings, but as we get inside there, look at that, there are worms galore. So I've now got my worms ready to go in. I've put what were the top two trays now down onto the bottom, and I'll take off my worm blanket, and the tray I've just emptied out now of course goes on top, and all those beautiful worms that we've saved, look at these guys, they're going to be so happy in their brand new home with more food. So we'll put those in, and then I'll give them a feed tomorrow. Put the worm blanket on so they're tucked in nice and tight. And the job's right.